A Minnesota man is about to take the world stage. When it comes to dance, he is the best of the best. Here is how he found his voice while moving his feet.
Tell me if you feel the same way, 'cause it just feels so right.
As David Staller Jr. moves his body, his soul moves too.
I think every time when I do dance or express myself, like, I carry my friends with me, I carry my families with me, I carry everybody that I've ever interacted with me. Like, I take their energy and like mix it with mine and then put that in my art form.
It's an art form he's perfected, but it took a while to hit that rhythm. David grew up in Bloomington.
I am half Korean and half Liberian.
He says he struggled to embrace his identity and struggled to interact.
Back when I was young, I was always very nervous, especially when it came to expressing myself, like verbally and physically as well. Even the teachers, they would tell me like, and they would tell my parents like, yeah, for some reason he just doesn't talk. He just doesn't answer any questions. He just is very quiet, and like I already knew like I had really no friends. So when high school came around, I said like, I have to make some sort of change, or try to at least. And try to get out of my bubble, or else I don't know what other path I would go on.
He started watching YouTube videos when he got home from school, secretly teaching himself the ins and outs of hip-hop movement.
As I'm walking home, you know, I have my headphones in, and I do this little arm wave thing, and then the kid behind me is like, yo, what was that? And I was like, obviously I'm still shy, I don't really talk much. So I was like, it's nothing, I'm just gonna go home. It was really just stretching.
Turns out that fellow student was a fellow dancer and asked David to join the dance crew. And suddenly, he had a new way to cope with life. Do you feel like dance saved you?
Yeah, I 100% feel like dance saved me in a really tough time.
But he wasn't just surviving, he was thriving.
When I won my first competition, it was like, wow, this is something that like I can impact other people in a certain way, you know, because it saved me, but also maybe my art form can help spark a light or spark some type of energy in somebody else that was once like me as well.
He became a pro, and his work went viral. People were responding to it.
Yeah, a lot of people I wouldn't even think, like celebrities and things like that. I was like, wow, like.
And they were saying they felt something.
Yeah, they felt something, like they felt my intention, they felt my vulnerability.
Off the stage, David faced his biggest challenge when he lost his beloved father. Not long after, he won a national championship.
My first thought was thinking of him.
Do you feel like he saw you?
Yeah, I do. Because I got chills, so I knew.
Now, his father's memory will guide him as he takes an even bigger stage, heading to Paris to represent the U.S. in the Fusion Concept World Finals.
Girl, if I had to choose, I know.
For David Staller Jr., moving his body allowed him to open his mouth and free his soul.
It grew my voice, and now it's like I just talk all the time.
David is heading to Paris later this month. The World Finals are on the 27th. We'll be cheering him on.